do it here.
I need to get out of sight first.
That's why I did... Oh, okay, we did it. We did it. We are now the VIP. Yeah.
Greetings.
Welcome, Reverend. We've been expecting you. Step right through.
A reverend. The VIP is a reverend. How exciting is this, guys? We are on a mission now. There. Whoa! What the heck? What was that? What was that? What is going on there?
Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Exodus 23. Suppose it wouldn't be a church without a Bible quote or two.
What the heck is going on inside that room?
Sturdy-looking filing cabinet.
It's like... Sounds like someone's getting fried. There's someone getting electrocuted.
Sturdy-looking filing cabinet.
Doorway.
Oh, hello, Reverend. Sorry about the noise. The assembly hall is to your right, past the lobby.
Thank you.
But I want to know what's going on inside that room.
That's the wrong way, Reverend. You want to head back and take a left.
Oh, okay. My apologies.
What is going on in there? What the heck?
An armed guard. There's likely more of them around, so I should be careful.
He's obviously guarding that room, whatever's going on inside. Can we use amnesia on him?
An armed guard. There's likely more of them around, so I should be careful.
Okay, hold on, never mind. We'll go look at the pictures.
Looks like a timeline of how the EPO seal has changed over the years.
Okay, EPOs. The symbol on the tattoo looks like part of the collection of the symbols here, of the logos. Maybe an extension of the logos.
The original EPO's logo, from before the collapse.
This looks... wait, hold on here. That's exactly the third one. I just realized it now. That is the third tattoo. So Leonard is part of EPOS. Aha, and that is a fact. He is part of EPOS, a member.
The second version of the EPO's logo, from sometime after the collapse. The third version of the EPO's logo, designed about 15 years ago.
15 years ago? So that means he was a member, an old member, not the current one.
The current version of the EPO's logo. My sketch of Leonard's tattoo. Looks like some kind of symbol.
Use it on the picture.
That must mean Leonard is a member of EPOS. Or, well, he was.
He was.
At some point, at least.
Yeah. He was in
I'll get rid of the
EPOS.
sketch, now that I've identified the symbol.
So nothing to do with winners, huh? Aww. Nisei got it wrong. Naughty Nisei.
It says LD on this box right here. That's gotta be Leonard Thal.
What? Whoa.
Locked, obviously.
I have a locker key, guys. I have a key. It's time to use the key, finally. That's the locker. Wait, that means he is still a member then? If he still has a locker.
Got a written piece of paper.
Yeah, his tattoo might be old, but I think he is still a current member of EPOS.
Grandmaster Otto, if you are reading this, it means that I have failed. I'm sorry, but I didn't want to involve the church unless absolutely necessary. My brother has some things for you. They will be self-explanatory. I told him to only give them up to the person who repeats the famous quote from my favorite book. I'm sure you remember. Blessings from Leonard, your most humble and loyal servant. Seems like Leonard was up to something shady. I'll have to find his brother and figure out what the quote is.
Leonard's brother. Okay, new topic, guys. Huh, interesting.
I've looked there already.
Leonard is part of EPOS, and he got murdered too.
Some kind of large pool or bathtub.
It's going to overflow. Is it overflowing?
It's filling up fast and should overflow soon.
That's what I want.
Some kind of assembly hall with plenty of people inside. I should stay clear.
Okay, still not overflowing yet. We'll leave the water be, guys. Yeah.
Alright, let's see if this works.
Is it going to go all the way out here? The water. It's gonna get rid of the guard! Ah. It got rid of the guard!
That should keep him busy for a while.
That's not my intention though, guys. That's not my intention, and it worked.
Locked.
Okay, this way.
Some kind of metal workshop, with a few men working on what looks like construction materials. The room is a dead end, so I'll avoid it.
I need to find a way to open the door lock. Is that what it means? The small key. Oh. Does it work?
Locked.
Oh, come on. What do I do, guys? Hold on. Muscle boost.
Ugh, still won't budge. I'll have to find another way.
It's a locked door. Use a handgun? Shoot the lock.
I don't want to shoot that.
Scalpel.
I don't see how those things work together.
It's locked.
I should stay away while the guard is in there.
Okay, you know what? My mimicry ability has disappeared. So I'm now back to my own self. So what if I go out there right now? But the guard will notice me.
Sturdy looking filing cabinet.
Muscle boost.
Sturdy looking filing cabinet.
Feels so destructive right now. Maybe something to do with the pictures? Epos.
The third version of the EPOS logo.
Or maybe we can leave now? But what is the point of getting rid of the guard if we are leaving right away? There's gotta be a way to open up the door. There's gotta be. Okay, let me try going outside then.
Not right now.
What?
I should explore this place while I have a chance.
I'm stuck in here now. The quotes, the frame quotes.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Exodus 23. Suppose it wouldn't be a church without a Bible quote or two.
Okay, what do I do here? Anything? The ventilation panel.
A ventilation panel. Can't reach it from here.
We can climb the cabinet. Right? Yes!
Ugh, it's stuck.
Muscle boost. Does it work?
Alright, it's loose now.
What the hell is that noise?
Oh,
Shit.
oh no.
We've got an intruder!
Oh no! No! Okay, I took too long there, guys.
A ventilation panel.
I took too
Can't
long.
reach it from here.
Let's try this again.
What the hell is that noise?
Oh, wait.
We've got an intruder!
Okay, I don't know, guys. What do we do? Can we mimic the guard? But that wouldn't... Okay, no, let's not do that. Shoot the vents, but won't that be very loud? Shoot the... Okay, let's try this then.
I don't want to shoot that.
Yeah, it's not the vents that's the problem here, it's the cabinet. How can I move the cabinet without any noises? Okay, let's try this again, guys. Muscle boost. Okay, hold on. Oops.
Alright, it's loose now.
Oh, wait. Okay, I don't get it. Sometimes it works. I did it that time without attracting the guard. Why? Why? I don't get it. Okay, let's try this again. And that one worked. Wait, is it because of the noise? The noise background? I think it's because of... Okay, I need to time this, maybe. Time this. So just as the noise starts, I can push the cabinet. Oh, okay, guys. I think that's how we do this. It's a noise in the background, the construction noise. Now we can climb. Yeah, it worked. It is the noise. Shoot the guy in the pool with a tranquilizer. I don't have one. I don't have a tranquilizer.
6 new members over the last month. The Bacarbo parish is also doing better now.
They managed to resolve their financial difficulties?
Oh yes, Elsa is doing great work there. Sending her on our behalf was the right call. That brings us to the subject of these horrid murders.
Vile acts, for certain. I pray that the church will stay clear of any blame.
Why shouldn't it? We had nothing to do with those atrocities.
I know that, old friend. But surely our enemies will not ignore an opportunity like this.
I suppose so. Our violent past coming back to haunt us.
Sadly, the fact that one of our people was victimized will inevitably draw eyes upon the church.
Yes, maybe it's in our best interest to invite the police as a gesture of good faith.
It would certainly show them that we have nothing to hide.
Very well. Let's bring the subject to a vote at the council tonight.
Aha, eavesdrop on them.
At the very least, it seems like the church leadership didn't sanction the murders. I'll wait a bit and see if they leave.
And that's only the leadership, though. Okay, we are in.
I don't think it's safe to go back that way. Administrative paperwork.
Hey, you got it too, Raventhorn. Time with the construction worker, you got it too. Yeah, I think the chat is a little bit late. There's a little bit delay here.
Wow, that's a lot of books. They have an impressive library here.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, no.
Special Agent, Violent Crimes, Central Bureau.
I should have used my
it's him
mimicry.
again. The man from the train.
Indeed. I never forget a face, but I'm afraid I didn't catch your name.
It's Agent England.
Ah, I am Vilgut. I assume you are aware of our legal status.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not here to cause any trouble. Just trying to do my job.
Why would you cause trouble? That sounds quite unnecessary.
Well, if, let's say, you were sheltering a murderer, I would have no choice.
Good thing there are no murderers here, then, for all parties involved.
Yeah. I overheard what you said to that priest. It's clear to me that you had nothing to do with the killings.
That's a relief. With that unpleasantry taken care of, perhaps I can be of assistance.
Wow, he sounds very reasonable, guys. He sounds reasonable. But serious, I don't remember him from the train. That was so long ago. Yeah, at the start of the game, we were on a train, so it was him, right by my side, right? Yeah, I don't recognize his face. Okay, let's start with the church.
This church, EPOS, what are your teachings?
At our core, we are an Orthodox Christian church. We believe in the one true God and His only Son, Jesus Christ.
And what sets your group apart from other Christians?
Two things: the reverence of the essential humanity in each and every one of us, and our stalwart opposition to false idols. Prior to the collapse, the great flood of our time, we arose as a reaction to the disgraceful habits of that era. The widespread worship of anything and everything but God. Wealth, fame, mindless pleasure. The sickening mutilation of our bodies to the point where some were more machine than human. And the worst of all, the pursuit of AI superintelligences. False gods that humans aspire to construct for themselves. We oppose it all for the glory of our Creator and the salvation in our future.
And how do you go about preventing people from worshipping these false gods?
Not by violence, if that's what you're implying. Such things belong to the past.
So it's just a coincidence that the only armed man I've seen in Nordson was right behind your doors?
Sadly, the world is still in a state where men with guns are a necessary evil. However, no laws have been broken. We have every right to bear arms.
The heart rate monitor. Yeah, you are correct. Thank you for reminding me. Using analyzer. So, what is his name again? He is not on the list. He is not on the list. I can't even ask him about himself. Oh, never mind.
So you had a member called Leonard Thal.
We did, yes.
Do you happen to know what kind of books he liked to read?
One book he borrowed frequently was The Kingdom of God is Within You. In fact, it still hasn't been returned. It should be among his estate.
Would you be able to say if he had any favorite quotes from that book?
No, you should ask someone who spent more time with him.
Fine, I'll do that. What kind of book is it anyway?
It's about non-violence, to summarize.
Got it. Thanks. So Leonard Thal, one of your members, was killed yesterday. Can you think of anyone who would want him dead?
No, he was a loyal member of the church for many years. Kind of a loner, but always helpful and polite. He did have a strangeness to him, though. A look in his eyes like he was stuck in perpetual contemplation. It seemed as if he was constantly on the verge of, but never quite able to reach, some sort of profound revelation.
Any hint of a violent side to him?
No. To my knowledge, Leonard never committed any violence, nor did he express any desire to do so.
Do you know who Leonard Thal's brother is?
I believe his name is Rolf. Quite a shady character, if you ask me.
Oh, the
His name is
gardener, right?
Rolf?
Yes,
What?
that's him.
The gardener! Okay, not the gardener, but the manager. The apartment manager. He is the brother. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
What can you tell me about Rolf?
Not my favorite person. He mocked the Lord when I first met him, and I don't take kindly to that sort of behavior.
What a revelation, guys.
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
Only what my fellow church members have told me, that Maya Strand was stabbed to death by a mysterious killer.
What's your opinion on Stina Ruth?
Cunning woman, that one. She's been a thorn in our side ever since she joined the town council.
Yeah? How so?
She has a penchant for political obstruction. Things like hindering our building permits or imposing unreasonable restrictions on our street preaching.
Why do you think she's been acting that way?
If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say she has some kind of grudge. Some Christian out there must have greatly angered her at some point.
What's your opinion on Maya Strand?
She was my polar opposite in almost every way. But I enjoyed the occasional late-night chess game with her in the canteen. It's fascinating how trivial activities like board games can bring such different people together. Goes without saying that I was as shocked and appalled as anyone when I learned of what happened to her.
What do you know about Carl Oscarson?
I must confess I didn't even know his name before I heard he was a murder victim.
What do you know about the murder in the workshop hall?
Not much at all. Only that a carpenter was brutally killed there in the night.
What's your take on the conduit?
Oh, those heretics? Haven't heard anything of them in many years. As far as I know, they are firmly confined to the ash heap of history by now.
Some might argue with that. Your church has a violent past with them, hasn't it?
There's no denying that. We fought many battles with their kind in the youth of our movement.
And now?
Don't be absurd. They are practically eradicated, and we have been a peaceful group for decades.
What do you think about their teachings then?
Certainly dangerous doctrines if left unchecked. The conduit believes humans will create God in their image, instead of the other way around. In their folly, they forget that humans are flawed, and that their creations will inevitably inherit those flaws. The false God they aspire to create may demand sacrifices they're not prepared for.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is, the school teacher? She also calls herself Melinda.
I believe I've seen her around town with the school children, but I don't know much about her.
What do you think of Walter?
I don't know him well, but he seems like the kind of man who plays the part of the clown to hide a deep wound.
What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
He's no member of the church, but he's a fine man blessed with strong Christian morals. Compassionate, forgiving, and open-minded. I was good friends with his late father, and I'm glad to see that his son followed in his footsteps.
What do you think of Gabriel?
Kurt's nephew. We only met briefly a few times. He and I have quite different takes on life and death, to put it lightly. But alas, a man of my age needs to see a physician regularly to keep the Grim Reaper at bay. So I grit my teeth and endure half an hour of his morbid humor for the sake of my health.